This is Sick Puppy speaking, the first game journalist that's good at video games. Trust me, I'm good. I almost beat the first boss in Hollow Knight. As of today, we have the game Lethal Company. So in Lethal Company, you play as a worker for an unspecified company that is very lethal. Lethal Company. Anyhow, your job is very simple. Go into moons that have been abandoned for some time, that are filled with rare scraps and dangers. You're presumably doing this for the company's gain, but not everything meets the eye, because the scraps that are for the company, they're really for a giant octopus that eats scraps. Well, that's something, but let's see those dangers. Oh, well, let's see what you can do to not die. First, you need to know what you're up against, because they all do different things. I'm going to go talk about one creature, the Bracken. This one is well coded, like many others in the game. It's just there's one difference between this and the others. Instead of going straight to its prey, it hunts in the shadows. Turning around will make it hide. Make sure to turn around a lot, because if it gets too close, it will snap your neck. The only way to actually scare it off is to see it. You can kill it with a shovel, or the Second Amendment. Sorry if you're in Canada like me. Well, that's the best I can explain, but there is one YouTuber that is much better at the whole explaining thing than me. Anywho, his YouTube is Alter Ego. I'll put it in the description. Remember, that is one of the many monsters there is. Many more are trying to kill you. But how do you defend yourself? Earlier, I said something about a shovel. Yes, you can kill almost everything with that. But some you cannot kill whatsoever. Also, there's a shotgun which can be obtained by sneaking up to a nutcracker and taking it. Make sure to sneak well. Do not do that like him. So let's talk about the quota. The quota is a value which you need to obtain within 3 days or less. Failure to reach quota results in immediate termination of your worker contract, followed by death. So collecting as many scraps as possible is without a doubt the best idea. Or do you want to be fired? Of course you don't. So knowing what to take and what to drop is probably smart. Picking up items, any items, fills up one slot in your 4-slot inventory. Some items fill up your hands. That doesn't mean that your inventory is full. Try dropping some items to see if you can pick up more. Don't be dumb and try and pick up items while your inventory is full. Now, let's talk about the value of such. Right-click on your mouse to scan for scraps and their values. You can also see if there's monsters by scanning too. After scanning, you might see it back at your ship that you don't have quota. Don't worry, the scanner is shitty and it doesn't scan all scraps at once. Scan 2 to 3 times to see if you have quota. If you don't, goodbye. Once you're at the gigantic space octopus, put the scraps on that sill over there. Then click the bell as many times as you can. I'm sure nothing bad will happen, right? Noob. Sorry. So after you get paid, just type store in your ship's terminal. Buy as many items as you fancy. Just don't be mad when your team is angry that you didn't save up. I hope you have a good first day, because my shitty script is coming to a close. The coding that makes these monsters. And we're back. So it seems that there was a new update, or two, before I finished this video. See, I knew my videos were high quality. So, what does this new update bring to the table? New enemies that I won't go over, but I will go over the company cruiser. It's a car that drives around you and all your items to the ship at record speed. Never shown before. But it does cost 400 company's credits. That is a lot of money, but don't fret, because you can just attach it to your ship before you leave, so you won't need to buy it again. So anyways, the rating is... Wait, one more thing before I give you the rating. So I've played Lethal Company for 24 hours, and I've accumulated many tips. So I'm giving you one tip for my Sick Puppy. So, if you're on your second quota, I'd recommend buying walkie-talkies for you and your crew, because having one person at the ship guiding everybody through the gigantic factories, or whatever they're called, is very useful for collecting scrap, and not collecting death from the monsters. So, now that I've had 2 rating fake-outs, I won't let retention drop that low now. So, anyways, with the new company cruiser, I think that's very cool, and all the monsters, I'd say the game deserves the rating of 8.5 out of 10. Buy it.